So, my brother's, he has posted something on, his YouTube channel. And he's sending me texts that he's going into sober living. My brother texted me that he's going into sober living, and I am going to make a copy of, I'm going to share it with everybody. Sober living, where he's going to be held accountable for being sober to live where he's going to be living. And on his YouTube channel, he is going, telling everybody, I can't afford this and I can't afford that. And I haven't asked anything from anybody in a long time, but I need you all to help me pay my this, that, and the other. And it's a group home. A group home for homeless people is different than sober living. What is going on? He's lying to me, or he's lying to his subscribers. Sober living. They're going to hold you accountable for being sober. No alcohol. If they smell it, if they think you're drunk, you're out. The hospital did not take my brother back because they already did all the tests. And 7 is in the clear. He's just a drunk, an alcoholic who needs to get sober. That's what the problem is. The brain, whatever, the behavior, the oohs and the ahs. They would not release him from the hospital if he still needed brain tests. If he was still in the red. If it was still dangerous for him. They turned him away because he's a prick. And he did not want to go into sober living. So they're making him go into a halfway house. A homeless shelter. And if you all didn't listen to the video, some woman wanted to come down, probably to do laundry, and he turned her away because he's live on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. And my brother wants to be monetarily supported. In a homeless shelter, in a halfway house, my brother is not held accountable for his sobriety. In a sober living facility, he will be held accountable. And he's homeless again. And he's going to blame it on me and my other brothers. He's going to blame it on our mom and our dad and his upbringing. He's going to blame it on his son. But my brother has not paid rent for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. And his behavior. I heard his behavior towards that little old lady upstairs above him. And his behavior in the building, people hearing him screaming and yelling and growling in the middle of the night. He had to be out. He was on his way out anyway. But the fact of the lies and the manipulation and this is your captain, you owe me. It's a bunch of bullshit. My brother texted me earlier. I'm going into a sober living house. I said, good for you. Well, I don't want anything for you. I just wanted you to know. I said, I'm taking care of Mom. I'm busy right now. He's like, Jesus, I just wanted you to know. I don't care anymore. I can't care anymore. Because my brother's full of shit. He's going to be sober for a couple of days. then he's going to start drinking, and then he's going to start lying, then he's going to start hiding it, and then he's going to get back into the saddle again of drinking all day. They turned him away at the hospital because they already did the tests. And I know what the tests are, and I'm not going to bring it up right now because of HIPAA. I talked to the doctors. They already did the tests. There are no more tests. They wanted my brother to go into sober living. My brother refused sober living. Because they said that is his main problem. Drinking. Alcohol. Beer. Budweiser. That is his problem. Drinking all day. As soon as he gets up, in the late morning, in the afternoon, at work, driving, at night, on YouTube, going live, in videos. That is his problem. And they got rid of him. We did the test. He's clear. Now we need to get him sober living. Not a halfway house. Sober fucking living. Where you have to be sober to live there. And he's disrespecting halfway houses. And homeless shelters. Whose fault is it that he is he's where he is? Zorian, okay, a little bit of Zorian's fault, $700 there, but what about the months and months and months and months and months that my brother did not pay rent? Yet he is asking his subscribers to pay his bills for him. 52-year-old man who used to climb a tree barehanded to tie up a tire swing, and now he is incapable of nothing. And he's going to bring up world struggles and immigrants and Trump and Kamala Harris and this, that, and the other, when he should be bullseyeing the real issue in his turmoil in his life, which is his alcoholism. Like I said before, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have 5 places my brothers could stay in my house. Especially the basement. And I know, and he said, my sister's got a full basement with carpet. You're goddamn straight I do. I do. My son was down there for 30 days. My son got an apartment. My son has a job. You know. But I cannot have 7 in my house. Not after the handcuff debacle. And all the bullshit he's said about me on his YouTube channel. And all the bullshit subscribers have said about me. Fuck all y'all. Because you don't know my brother. I do. So my brother is telling me he's going to sober living. But he's telling all of you that he's in a shelter. Homeless shelter. Honesty is the best policy. So you all pay his bills, pay his car note, pay his insurance, send him money so he can get alcohol, and then he'll be on the fucking streets again drinking and driving. But the motherfucker's going to stay the fuck away from here. Why didn't my younger brother bring him to my house to get his car? That is the question we need to be asking. Why didn't Lucky bring Seven to my house to get his car keys in the car? Why does Seven need an Uber to get his car? Lucky could have brought him here yesterday to get his fucking car. Seven wants money to drink. He probably has somebody waiting in the wings to drive him to my house to get his car keys. And I'm going to do a quick prayer for his safety and anybody else on the road. My brother doesn't need Uber money. He wants you all to send him money so he can go get some beer. The fuck? See, I'm getting angry now. I'm getting angry. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting bored of this whole fucking subject. And I'm going to honestly tell you, excuse me, the only people in my family who have changed for the better. My son has changed for the better, even though he's a dick. He's still manned up, got a fucking apartment, paying rent, calling me going, what does this mean? Well, you got to do that and that and that, and don't give anybody money. You sign the apartment lease, and then you pay him. You know. My son is still Mr. Know-It-All, but he's listening to me. My daughter, she's killing it down south. Killing it. Working full-time. College full-time. I told my son, I said, in a couple of years, you could be in college full-time. I got 3 brothers stuck in a rut. Still the same people that they were a year ago, and a year before that, and a year before that, and a year before that, and a year before. Selfish, egotistical, arrogant, narcissistic. You know, and I want to be a good person. I want to forget the past and be a kind person. And then I'm like, wait a minute. You know, and that bitch comes out. But I'm not really a bitch. I just say something that's true. And then they're like, they don't acknowledge what I said. And that's okay. You know. But my brother, Seven Spalding, must enjoy being vulnerable and homeless, you know, with nothing. I mean, his car's here with bags of clothes, and he hasn't come to get his car yet. Why? Why didn't he get his car? Is he afraid to come and get his car because he didn't pay the payment and they're looking for the car? Does he have insurance? Okay, he can't drive the car because there's no insurance. Okay, he's smart. All right. So he comes here. He leaves with the car. Do I ask for insurance? Hey, let me make sure you've got insurance. See what I'm saying? He's telling you all he has to have his insurance paid by today or tomorrow. And he's supposed to get his car. I'm supposed to give him his keys. And he's driving with no insurance. This is why I'm glad he told me about his channel. This is why I'm glad that I can observe. And his subscribers are going to pay for his shit. Pay for, you know, what? My brother could have driven him here to get his car. But maybe Seven can't because he doesn't have insurance. But some of you motherfuckers are going to send him money so he can get car insurance. And then he'll have a little extra to get some beer. And then he'll be drinking and driving again. And he'll be on his channel again. Thank God he doesn't have that fucking shit anymore behind him. Those fucking Christmas ornaments. I'm gonna be quiet. Anyway. You know, my brother's telling me he's into sober living. Probably because he saw me, he heard me go, if my brother goes into sober living, he can move in here. I need alcohol tests. I need an alcohol monitor. I need an alcohol thingy on his car. Plus, you know, I forgot. I got to go downtown and talk with the judge that I got a no visitation, no contact order. You know, so I don't know. My brother's on his own right now. Where is my brother? Is he in a homeless shelter? Is he in a halfway house? The men's group home, is it sober living? If anybody knows, let me know. Bye.